Hello everyone, thank you very much for watching. We are Chitan Kogo. In this video, we present our newly developed iron oxide pigments for cosmetics, brown iron oxide BBR series. BBR series color index number is CI77491 and they are red powder. They are brownish red more specifically. CAS number is 1309371 and chemical formula is Fe2O3 and it is the same as red iron oxide. They have been used for magnetic recording materials. It is extremely difficult to produce the same color every time, but we gain the know-how to do so. You might wonder, why does brown iron oxide have brown color in spite of having the same chemical formula as red iron oxide? That is because brown iron oxide and red iron oxide have different crystal structure. That is why brown iron oxide has brown color. BBR series are high in purity and safe to use. We have produced brown iron oxide for many decades, therefore, they have exceptional lot-to-lot color consistency. They have high tinting strength, and they consist of single chemical substance, so they don't separate. They are suitable for peach shade high chroma foundation and also highly recommended for high chroma dark brown makeup. We developed 3 different shades of brown iron oxide. They are BBR213HP, BBR309HP, and BBR305HP. BBR213HP is acicular, yellowish brown. BBR309HP is granular, reddish brown. BBR305HP is big size granular, bluish brown. These colors are obtained by controlling the particle shape and diameter. This graph is color map of our iron oxide products. Vertical axis is a scale of yellow from blue, mass B value, and the horizontal axis is a scale of red from green, mass A value. Apex of the triangle are configured A and V value of yellow, red, and black iron oxide. Brown is positioned in the center circle of this triangle. The conventional formulation of brown is a mixture of 3 pigments, yellow, red, and black iron oxide. However, BBR series consist of single substance, Fe2O3, and they are positioned in a circle. This shows that BBR series have brown hue with single pigment. As we mentioned earlier, BBR series have high tinting strength. This picture is tint color of conventional brown and BBR series. Conventional brown is a mixture of yellow, red, and black iron oxide. The bar graph indicates color difference delta E of these tint color compared with achromatic white. We can see that delta E of BBR series is larger than conventional brown. And we can learn BBR series have high tinting strength. Brown is a base color for foundations. The conventional formulation of brown is a mixture of yellow, red, and black iron oxide. But there are 2 major problems: color separation and few variation of brown shade. BBR series are able to solve these problems. This picture shows 10 weight % brown slurry immediately after dispersion. Conventional brown is on the left and BBR213HP is on the right. 10 minutes later, The color of conventional brown looked different because black pigment sunk, while BBR 213HB did not separate. From now on, we introduce the features of each pigment of BBR series. First, let's take a look at TAROX iron oxide BBR 213HB. Its particle has articular shape. BBR 213HB has yellowish-brown color. When formulating peach shade, it can be used as substitute for conventional brown with BBR 213HB only. If you combine with other color pigments or adjust the amount of pigments, you can create higher chroma peach shade foundation. These are formulation examples of peach shade foundation. Conventional formulation is on left, and formulation with BBR 213HB is on right. We are going to call formulation with BBR 213HB PS. In this formulation, the amounts of mica, talc, titanium dioxide, and binder are almost the same. The difference is the amounts of color pigments and compare the color and texture. Please look at the pictures. The colors look almost the same. The texture felt the same. Conventional formulation uses 1.5% of color pigments, while PS only uses 1.0%. It was found that it only needs 2/3 of pigments when using BBR 213HB to make peach shade compared to conventional formulation. BBR 213HP only needs 2/3 of pigment to make peach shade compared to conventional formulation. Since 1/3 of pigments was reduced by adding other color pigments to PS, high chroma foundation was gained. We introduced 4 patterns of high chroma foundations. Pattern 1, make it more yellowish by adding 0.5% of yellow iron oxide. Pattern 2, make it more reddish by adding 0.5% of red iron oxide. Pattern 3, make it yellowish and reddish by increasing amount of BBR 213HP to 1.3%. Pattern 4, make it yellowish and reddish by increasing amount of BBR 213HP to 1.5%. This table shows formulation examples of high chroma foundation and the color measurement results. We put PS as standard and compared 4 patterns of high chroma foundations. Pattern 1, add yellow iron oxide. Pattern 2, add red iron oxide. Pattern 3 and 4, increase the amount of BBR 213HP. From the color measurement results, each high chroma foundation is yellowish or reddish compared to standard. We calculated the chroma difference compared to standard from delta A and delta B value, and all of them are higher chroma than standard. From these results, it is found that it is possible to make higher chroma foundation by adding pigments to the standard formulation. This graph indicates delta LAB value of high chroma foundations. The left graph vertical axis is delta L value, and the right graph vertical axis is delta B value, and the horizontal axis is delta A value. Yellow mark is formulation 1, red mark is formulation 2, brown mark is formulation 3 and 4. Black mark is PS on this map. It was found that formulation 1 becomes yellowish and 2 becomes reddish, while formulation 3 and 4 become yellowish and reddish with good balance. It is noteworthy that delta L of formulation 1 and 3 are almost the same value as PS. From these results, it is found that it is possible to formulate high chroma peach shade foundation with keeping balance between yellowness and redness. Let's move on to TAROX iron oxide BBR 309HP and BBR 305HP. Both have granular shaped particles. BBR 309HP is reddish brown, and BBR 305HP is bluish brown. By adding one of these to black iron oxide, you can make high chroma dark brown colors. With the dark brown colors, it is possible to formulate a variety of makeup for dark skin. By adding BBR 309HP or BBR 305HP to small amount of black iron oxide, you can make high chroma dark brown colors. These are examples of dark brown colors. Brown colors made by mixing BBR 309HP or BBR 305HP are darker than colors made by mixing conventional brown. These graphs indicate LAV value of three types of brown colors, adjusted brightness by adding black iron oxide. Vertical axis is L value and horizontal axis is A value and B value. Black line is conventional brown. Red line is BBR 309HP. Purple line is BBR 305HP. From these graphs, A and B values of BBR series are larger than conventional brown on every L value. It was found that the dark brown colors made by BBR 305HP or BBR 309HP are higher chroma than conventional brown. These are formulation examples of dark brown makeup. The amount of common items, mica and binder, are the same. Conventional dark brown formulation is on left, and BBR 309HP formulation is on right. The amounts of color pigments in both formulations are 60 weight%. However, conventional formulation needs 3 color pigments, while BBR 309HP formulation needs 2 of them. When applying them to skin, they look like this. Conventional dark brown formulation is on left, and BBR 309HP formulation is on right. As you can see, BBR 309HP makeup is darker. When applying conventional dark brown and BBR 309HP dark brown to natural leather, they look like this. Conventional dark brown formulation is on left, and BBR 309HP formulation is on right. Conventional dark brown is too white compared to the leather, while BBR 309HP dark brown matches the color of the leather. We can say that BBR 309HP dark brown will match for dark skin. TAROX iron oxide BBR 309HP and BBR 305HP are highly recommended to use for makeups and foundations for dark skin. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you find it interesting. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. Search Chitang Kogyo on website and click Contact Us.